こも背負い合ってこう生きることをなんか出さないで繋いだ君の手をいつか失ってしまうのかな薄れてゆく笑顔と
What up, man? It's Vash, and I'm making this video because I keep getting a flood of interesting comments from Gurok 777. I hope I'm saying your name right, dude. GUROK 777. I think it's Gurok 777. And yeah, man, I gotta talk about it though, man. Like these the comment that he just said today, or that this person said today, I don't know if it's a girl or a dude, but the comment that was left today, you know what I'm saying, was suggesting a few things, you know what I'm saying, and supported some evidence. Now, this theory is pertaining to Juha Bach, and I support and believe this theory, you know what I'm saying? So, I find it quite interesting, man. The theory is that Juha Bach and the Soul King are one and the same. Once upon a time, almost like Kami and Piccolo, Jesus Christ and God, if you believe in Jesus Christ and God. You know what I'm saying? Almost like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been reiterating that point, you know what I'm saying, for the past few weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this was, you know, I wanted to talk about it anyway, but when I got this comment, I was just like, yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about it in its entirety. So the theory is, again, that Juha Bach and the Quincy King, I'm saying, that Juha Bach and the Soul King are one and the same. Juha Bach, you know, being sort of a sentient being that was created from nothing, seemingly, and is able to bestow power upon people, you know what I'm saying, that has never been heard of, you know what I'm saying, prior to his existence, you know what I'm saying. And the Soul King can also do that exact same thing because he bestows the Oaken upon the members of the Royal Guard, which in itself is a power that no other people have in the Soul Society. He's the one who grants them that power, you know. So I was just kind of like, okay. And this is another thing. This is one thing that I thought of myself. Super Ryatsu or Super Reishi, whatever you want to call it. It's in the Soul Kingdom, right? The Soul Palace, right? So that means that that power exists nowhere else. Nowhere else in the Soul Society, on Earth, whatever. It's only there. It's only up there. So that is another power that's created from the Soul King that can be bestowed upon other people, because that's how Ichigo's Zanpakuto and all that shit was recreated. That's how Renji's was. That's how they were able to fix everything that was wrong with the main characters. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, they were able to do that. And today's comment, you know, you already saw it. I put it at the very beginning of this video. But today's comment suggested that if you look on chapter 519, when they show the Soul King, they make reference to his eyes. They kind of show his body from a distance, but they make a reference to his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And in this chapter, most recently with 610, we see that Juha Bach has multiple irises. Again, another reference to his eyes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Juha Bach is the Almighty because he can see the future. You know what I'm saying? He can see the future. But who's to say that the Soul King can't either? I don't know particularly, because Gurok 777 said that the Soul King had multiple irises. I don't know if he had multiple irises, but his shits was almost in a way inverse, because his eyes were completely black, but his pupil was that long rectangle shit, and it was white. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Juha Bach shits is like a regular human eyes, the white background, but his shit is multiple irises and they all are black. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the opposite effect. So I'm just kind of like, huh, that's quite interesting. That is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Juha Bach and the Soul King could possibly be one and the same, because that would explain, what chapter was that? 5. Can't remember, but when they was going into Juha Bach's childhood, again, they said that this baby seemingly appeared out of nowhere. He had a supernatural birth. He didn't have parents. He seemingly appeared out of nowhere. And why? I'm asking myself this question now. Mayuri Kodasuchi said this is happening because you failed to kill that man 1,000 years ago. Two questions about that. Why? One, why was Juha Bach in the Soul Society in the first place? Like, why was he there in the first place? Two, why did Yamamoto not kill him? If he's seen as a threat to the Soul Society, you would kill him. Think about how the Soul Reapers, I know you guys don't want to think about the Fullbringers, but think about how they were sent to act upon the Fullbringers, who are human, mind you now. The Fullbringers are humans. And the Soul Society is meant to protect human life. But they went down to swiftly deal with them. But you mean to tell me that a threat such as Juha Bach, who one is threatening the balance between the three worlds, and two, launched an attack against the Soul Society, Yamamoto didn't kill him? But what if, at this particular time, he was given orders not to? Or he himself decided not to because of who Juha Bach was? Meaning, he knew of the relationship between the Soul King and Juha Bach. That's my little theory. Because what reason right now does Juha Bach have to go see the Soul King? Because a lot of people think it's going to be a fight. I don't even think it's going to be. What if he gets up there, you know what I'm saying, and they just talk, and they just hash it out. They just start talking to each other. He like, it's been a long time since I've seen you. You know what I'm saying? They just go over there and they just start talking. What if he goes up there and he starts talking? And that's it. No fighting, no nothing. He just goes up there, he talks to him. What if Juha Bach gets up there and bows down to the Soul King? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. But let me know what you think about this Juha Bach theory. I'm going to make another video going into full detail about it once I get all the chapters in order, because I have to go back and look at certain evidence, because I don't want to keep saying chapter, fuck, I forgot. I don't want to keep saying that. So I want to get my evidence, get a few pictures other than the two that I used today or whatever, and support this theory. But this is just the first video. Gudok 777, you guys should check out all those comments from my videos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is what made me do this video, because this person sent me these comments on the video to jumpstart this discussion about Juha Bach possibly being, you know, one and the same with the Soul King. So let me know what you guys think about this theory, though, man. Vash Stampede gone, and Gudok 777, I appreciate the comments. Keep them coming, because you are an intelligent person and you have, you know, extensive knowledge about the Bleach universe. So keep those comments coming, and if you make videos one day, I hope to make a Bleach video with you one day. If you are up for that, just let me know. Vash Stampede again, gone.